Hey everybody, this is Chris from Highland CCG. Today we have something special. Let's get into it. Hey folks, this is Chris. I have a quick Antiquities update. It's a big card, so it gets its own video. But yeah, very excited to add this to the collection and make progress towards the completed set. So I'll just get right into it. All right, this represents a pretty big leap forward. This is one of the big cards in the set, and so without further ado, got Transmute Artifact in a 9. Look at that. It is a quad plus. So it's got edges and corners 9. It's got a 10 centering, and it is very well centered. And it has surface of 9.5. And like I said, it's one of the big ones in the set. There's not a whole lot of big cards in this set, but this is one of them. And I have it in a 9, which is phenomenal. So yeah, that's a good progress there. Future Chris can put up a graphic showing how close we are now. You know, we got a lot of the big stuff out of the way. I went into this project already having an 8.5 workshop and a 8.5 power artifact, a 9 candelabra. So, you know, I felt pretty good about completing this, but there are some cards that are just elusive. Like even, they're not rare, but they're just not around or available. So, you know, running into it's a similar situation to Arabian Nights, where there's a handful of cards that aren't rare, but they're just harder to find. Especially the wolf, the light variant of the wolf is pretty brutal to find. Starting to run into some of that for the Antiquities set, but picking this up in a 9 is very encouraging, and very happy to add this to the collection. The art is also very iconic and interesting. Anson Maddox art, and you have essentially one artifact turning into another artifact. For those of you who don't know, it's 2 blue. It's a sorcery. You can search your library for one artifact and immediately place it into play. You also have to choose any artifact in play that you control and place it in its owner's graveyard. If the new artifact has a casting cost greater than that of the discarded one, you must pay the difference, or Transmute artifact fails and both artifacts are discarded. So, you know, there's some risk there. Your opponent could do something to the lands, maybe prevent you from paying, and you want to make sure when you're building your deck, if you have Transmute in there with that in mind, you want to have similarly expensive artifacts, similar CMC. But yeah, very cool card. It's, you know, it's a blue tutor, which is great, especially in old school. You don't really have that as an option elsewhere, other cards. So it is a very useful card, and especially for me, when I'm playing like a bunch of Triskelions and Tetravi, you know, they all cost the same, so you can do that. You can swap out, you can even like use up your Triskelion and then swap that for a new one, which will be fully loaded, and so things like that. So yeah, it's pretty great, pretty awesome card, very powerful, and that's why, you know, it's a premium card for Antiquities. Yeah, that's kind of all I had. I just wanted to share that update. It's a big milestone for me, adding this to the collection, making this progress, and I hope you enjoyed checking it out with me. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.